Yo, what is up guys, Surgical Goblin here and welcome to this new episode. In today's video, as you guys see, I have this spell cycle deck ready, minor spell cycle deck ready. Actually, kind of like two win conditions, of course, like the spell cycle aspect, but at the same time, like just a minor chip damage. So actually a really solid defense with the tombstone, with the poison, with the tornado, like in defense, sometimes even a rocket in defense. Also, we do have the guards to stop units, like for example, maybe even a lumberjack, prince, stuff like that. Also against like, of course, like opponents, miners. Then the ice wizard, just a really good, defensive card. Unfortunately, it does die like after the nerf. It does die, to a poison. So we do need to watch out with, for example, poison value. Like if they're able to hit and the tombstone and the ice wizard, we basically, don't want that to happen. But I am 3-1 in the Grand Challenge right now, guys. So actually, I will be doing, pre-recording some videos. As you guys might know, I think I know, or I mentioned it already in some, like recent videos. But I will be going on a vacation for 10 days. So yeah, I'm actually pre-recording some videos right now. So for today's episode, the goal is to get to the 6 wins, like with this deck. Then from 6 wins, I will try to get to the 9 wins doing the blind copy deck challenge. It's a series I have on the channel. And then from the 9 wins to the 12 wins, not sure with which deck yet, but I will do a 12 win Grand Challenge video. And then I will probably also do like 1 or 2 later episodes. And of course, like if I'm able to record like from there, like when I'm on vacation, like I will of course try to like record and still upload videos. But if it's not possible, then I at least have something like for you guys every 2 days a video. But let's see, guys. So let's give him a thumbs up and let's give him a good luck. So we start off with Tombstone. We have Tornado, Poison, Ice Wizard. So definitely the cycle of this deck can be a little bit awkward sometimes. For example, having you have 3 spells. So it looks like our opponent actually starts with a barbell. Kind of don't want to take any damage with this deck. So I think I will just go with guards and kind of like a counter push with minor guards combination. So let's see, looks like our opponent starts off with minions and then also goes with Bandit. So Bandit and minions could tell that he has some kind of maybe like a bridge spam deck with the ice golem as well. So the bandit will be targeted by the tombstone, so that will actually be countered pretty well. Looks like he also goes with his battle ram, so I'll actually go with a lock and then I'll actually set up another tombstone. We did cycle back to another tombstone, so it looks like we're facing some kind of bridge spam deck, I believe, like with the tombstone, with the, or not with the tombstone, with the battle ram, with the bandit, with the minions, with the ice golem as well. Could also be maybe some kind of 3 musketeers deck, but I'm pretty sure this is some kind of bridge spam deck. So I kind of want to keep my guards for his bandit, but let's see what he drops, guys. So it looks like he does give us a decent poison value, hitting the ice golem tower and then also the minions there. So I'll definitely take that poison over here. Looks like he actually does have the hunter, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, so far it's definitely looking like some kind of bridge fan deck. So it looks like he actually goes with a pretty heavy push. Not sure if the tombstone is actually too close. Well, that was okay, so that actually was too close. I was wasn't thinking that well, like regarding the hunter. Like of course the closer the target, like the more damage that the hunter deals. So I probably should have put the tombstone a little bit further, but after seeing all of, or almost all of his cards, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have tornado. So I think it's pretty safe for me to start switching up my minor placements. As you guys see, he predicted me to place it into the right side with the barbell, so minor will be able to get quite a lot of chip damage actually, guys. And let's see if he has a poison. Let's see if he has like a fireball something. Looks like he actually goes with his minions, so let's see what he drops. Looks like he does go with a poison, so pretty aggressive with the minions over here. Ice Wizard luckily out side of the poison, so let's actually go with a lock onto the barb just to get some chip damage, just to cycle, guys. And I'll actually take this rocket onto the bandit. Hopefully the bandit will not dash into the ice wizard, but I'm pretty sure not. It will definitely hit the bandit. So even though it's a 6 for 3 trade, I still think it's worth it. Let's actually set up a defensive poison, knowing that he will probably end up going with his battle ram. So let's then go with a lock, and so far we're actually controlling the match really well, guys. Let's see what else he drops, but I'm pretty sure it's safe for us to go in maybe with a miner again. Don't really want to go with a minor rocket like reactively, just because if he, for example, ignores it, looks like he is able to. Okay, let's actually go with rocket and then tornado, everything together. Was searching for the word a little bit and just making sure like I didn't really miss anything. But let's go with the ice wizard defensive, guys. Let's actually set up another tombstone. Looks like he did cycle back to another bandit. So let's actually have the guards ready into this lane just to kind of pull everything, and then while defending, sending in another miner. But I'm pretty sure anyways, like it's already rocket and poison range. But I think with the miner might actually be able to already rocket range. Yeah, looks like 417, and a rocket on tournament center does 432 damage. So let's give him a good game, give him a well played, and let's give him a thumbs up. So I'm pretty sure he was actually missing 1 card. I think he cycled 7 cards. Not sure though, but anyways, guys, so we were able to win it. So it looks like we just need 2 more wins to be able to get to the 6 wins. And then, as I mentioned earlier, I will be going on a vacation for 10 days. So that's why I'm pre-recording some episodes. And then the next video will be me, trying to get from 6 wins to 9 wins with the blind copy deck challenge. And then from 9 wins to 12 wins, a 12-win GC episode. Not sure which deck yet. If you guys have a suggestion, let me know. Unfortunately, I will not be able to read like the suggestion right now, like respond to the suggestion right now. But of course, I will still be able to read, like, I will not be able to do the suggestion right now, like, for this episode. But of course, I will still be able to read your suggestions, so then I can still maybe do it, like, for a future episode. I was, okay, so this will not work anymore, I think. Not, yeah, the tornado was really bad. I wasn't really paying attention. I could have done a reactive tornado, like, onto the Three Musketeers. So let's actually go with an Ice Wizard like this, guys. Let's then go with a Tombstone. Let's go with a look over here. And then should be able to still counter that pretty well. Looks like the left side Musketeer will be able to, or the left side Musketeers will be able to completely die. He does go with a Barbarian Barrel, and the Barbarian will end up tanking for the Musketeer. So I was kind of forced to go with the guards over there, like onto the Musketeer, and then also help counter the Barbarian. So we'll be able to get a little bit of chip damage onto the left side, but anyways, don't really matter. It doesn't really matter just because I am already going for the left side tower. So let's go with a miner. Let's go with a poison miner towards the tower, just because I was pretty sure that he would drop, for example, something to defend the collector. In this case, the bandit. So I'm pretty sure that was a pretty good poison, just because right now the bandit will still be able to get a charge. I'll actually allow it to get a charge, just because I want to kind of remain at the same elixir. But then right now we should be able to get a pretty good trade onto the Musketeers. Hopefully he, okay, so he does actually split one to the left side. I was actually hoping for him to split two to the left side, because then we could actually rocket like the left side tower. And of course the Three Musketeers, which would be an even elixir trade, like with the rocket. But I think it's worth it just because we're going for the left side tower. But in this case, I'll actually end up going with a look for the right side Musketeers, just because I don't really want to overspend on them. And then this way, like, we just take a little bit of damage onto the right side, but then still have, some kind of counter push going with the guards. So let's see, guys. Let's go with a Tombstone. Looks like he actually decides to go with his better ram in the back. Let's go with a miner towards the left side tower just to get some chip damage. Looks like he does go with his collector, so I guess I can go with a poison again. Betterham will go for a Tombstone, so that's awesome. So it looks like he will probably prepare for another set of Three Musketeers. Looks like there it is. Let's go with a Tornado. Let's then go with guards. So the Tornado will be able to pull again like all the Musketeers into one lane. Kind of tempted to rocket them, but I think it's fine, guys. Let's actually go with a Wizard, or Ice Wizard. Let's go with a Miner. Let's then actually go with a defensive poison, because he might actually end up going with his Betterham in front of it. Looks like he actually decides to go with Betterham into the left side lane. So that's pretty interesting, but we should be able to counter that one still pretty well. Let's actually go with Ice Wizard. Let's go with guards. Let's actually go with Ice Wizard. Not sure if the tornado is needed. I kind of want to keep the tornado for the Three Musketeers. Looks like we are actually able to activate the King Tower. And wow, this match is actually going really well so far, guys. We can again tornado the Three Musketeers. And I'm pretty sure this might actually be able to... No, I guess I would just play it safe. I would just poison the Three Musketeers. I do want to watch out like with his main horde, like Betterham main horde. But the next card is already Ice Wizard. So I'm not too worried about that push, just because we can cycle pretty easily back to a tornado. Let's go with the Ice Wizard. Let's go with guards. Let's actually set up a Tombstone over here, guys. And let's see. So I think this will be, pretty easy defense. And right now we just need to, get some chip damage onto the left side tower and then end up tornadoing it. So let's actually go... Oh, he actually gives us a really good poison tornado. So let's actually go with a miner towards the tower. Poison and tornado, all the Three Musketeers into the left side lane, including the tower. And I'm pretty sure this will just be... a little bit of more chip damage with the miner, and that should be good game, guys. As you guys see, look, will bring it down on like below 700 damage, 670. So I'm not sure if this is already rocket poison. I kind of want to play it safe, but let's go with a miner. Let's go with a rocket reactively, and I'm pretty sure this will be good game, guys. As you guys see, miner will be able to get some chip damage, and actually will be able to take down left side tower. So let's give him a good game, give him a well played, and let's give him a thumbs up. So this is actually a super annoying deck to play against. Like, the control of this deck, in my opinion, is actually really solid, just because you have such like normally with, for example, a deck like Three Musketeers, you're kind of baiting out like one spell, such as the poison, such as the rocket. But in this case, like, we actually have both. Like, we have and the poison and the rocket. So of course, like, I feel like I have a really good matchup advantage, like in that like the last match, for example. But anyways, it doesn't matter. So as you can see, we're 5-1 in the Grand Challenge right now with this Spell Cycle Miner Control deck. So I would say let's just, hop into another match, guys. Hopefully this will be the last match. If we are able to win it, this will be the episode. So let's give it a thumbs up and let's give it a good luck. So it looks like we start off with the Tombstone. We have Ice Wizard, Rocket, Guards. Next card is the Lock. So let's actually set up a Tombstone, kind of defensively, like just as a passive move. Looks like our opponent decides to go with an Ice Golem in the deck. So let's prepare the Ice Wizard. Looks like he actually goes with his Barb Barrel. So let's actually go with an Ice Wizard like this, just because the Tombstone will be gone anyways. So let's see, guys. He does have the Hunter as well, so it could be again like the Bridge Spam deck. Let's actually go with a Rocket for the Hunter. Not sure if that's a little bit too aggressive, but I feel like it's actually fine. But let's see. So it looks like he does go with his guards. Looks like he also goes with minions. So it looks like it again is the Bridge Spam deck. Let's see what else he drops though. Looks like he will not drop anything. Looks like he decides to go with a defensive bandit against the Ice Wizard. So luckily the left side tower will be able to clean up the minions, and the Barbarian only taking one hit from the minion, and then the Miner defensively against the bandit. So I feel like right now we are down a little bit of elixir. Of course, like we spent 6 elixir for the 4 elixir hunter, but I think it's fine. Let's actually lock the Barbarian just because I don't want the Barbarian to get 2 hits onto the tower. I think it's worth it to lock over there, especially because he doesn't really have anything lockable in his deck, like for example Dart Goblin, Goblin Gang, such or a card like that. But let's see guys, let's go with the Ice Wizard. So last time we also faced this deck, I think again, like, okay, so don't really want to get too aggressive though, but I was actually really tempted to again like rocket the veteran. But let's see, if he goes with minions, no, looks like he just goes with his bandit. So I'll actually go with guards like this, guys, just to pull everything like towards the middle. And also the Ice Wizard was able to help kill the bandit, so let's actually set up the Miner in this spot, just because like I'm pretty sure again he doesn't have tornado. So it looks like he does give us a pretty good poison. We'll wait a little bit until we have 10 elixir, but then I will actually end up poisoning the minions and the tower, just because I want to start getting some chip damage already. Looks like he does set up his Bridgeman push again. Looks like he goes with the Ice Golem in front, then Veteran, but again, like we cycle back to a Tombstone, so he should be able to counter it pretty well. He's already calling out good games, so he already sees that we have a really solid defense, and it will be really hard for him to break through. But let's actually, just continue chipping away. Let's send a look. Let's actually go with a Miner. Looks like he didn't predict it with the Hunter. We'll be able to get a little bit of chip damage with the Miner, so that's awesome. Let's set up guards defensively for the Bandit. He might actually try to switch lanes. He actually does, so it looks like he actually predicted the Tombstone. Let's actually go with a Tornado defensively, guys. Let's also go with a look just to get some chip damage, just to cycle back to the guards, because as you can see, he might actually pressure with Bandit, which he actually does. So let's go with the guards in the middle to be able to counter the Bandit. Hopefully be able to counter it. Yeah, looks like we will be able to counter it. Let's go with a Tombstone. As you guys can see, cycle back to a Tombstone, and as you guys see, the deck actually cycles still pretty well. Even though we do have 4 spells, like with the Tornado, with the Lock, with the Rocket, so I'm pretty sure there's already Rocket Poison Rocket range. I'm not sure though. Let's actually set up the guards. Let's actually, just play it safe, guys. So I guess this will be able to counter it, and as you can see, the Miner actually brings it into the rocket range. So actually really solid deck, guys. Let's give him a good game. Let's give him a wall plate, and let's give him a thumbs up. Oh wow, that's a kissy. And let's give him a thumbs up. So as you can see, we were able to win it. Actually faced that bridge spam deck twice, and then I think the other match, let's actually check the battle log real quick. Yeah, the other matchup, 3 Musketeers. So actually a really solid deck against both of them, just because we have the guards, just because we have the Tombstone, and of course like the spell cycle aspect with the Miner control, just a really solid win condition. Of course, against some matchups we might actually end up struggling. For example, I'm not sure how good like we would be able to defend, for example, like really heavy golem pushes, like a golem poison deck. I feel like we could struggle against decks like this, but then still like we actually cycle pretty quick, and then we still have quite a lot of pressure cards. We can, for example, punish with like, let's say, Miner guards, stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for the next one, guys. From 6 wins to 9 wins, I will try to get to I will try to do that with the blind copy deck challenge, and then from 9 wins to the 12 wins in the 12 win grand challenge episode. So stay tuned for that, guys. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure to smack that like button. If not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye, guys.